praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and prayers and peace be upon the Prophet Muhammad sallalahu wasallam and his dedicated companions Radhiallahu ta'ala anhum, as well as all their followers till the day of judgment. Today I'll share the most valuable words said by Syedna Ali Radhiallahu ta'ala anhu. We take this as advice in our daily lives. Syedna Ali Radhiallahu ta'ala anhu was the cousin of Prophet Muhammad sallalahu alaihi wasallam, and he married to his daughter Fatima Radhiallahu ta'ala anha. He was occupied with the collection of the Holy Quran and revising it over with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Syedna Ali Radhiallahu ta'ala anhu, he grew up in the household of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was the first to become Muslim from early childhood at the age of 5. Today I'll share few of his sayings in this video. Before we start, I request to please subscribe the channel and share the video and give your comments in the comment box below. Syedna Ali Radhiallahu ta'ala anhu said, "To do good deeds is first. Many of the drowned are those who have been sunk in the sea of ignorance. The person who saves himself from vulgar language will find falah, that is success. Every act that is beneficial is charity, that is sadaqah. Severe poverty is the brim of kufr that leads to kufr. The person who assists a brother at times of difficulty, Allah Ta'ala will assist him in his time of need." He said, "The person who points out and looks for faults in others opens the door of exposing his faults to others. Many diseases and problems are due to extravagance." He said, "The person who is ensnared by jealousy will be ensnared by a bad ending." He said, "It is better to refrain from sins than to seek forgiveness later." He said, "It is easier to turn a mountain into dust than to create love in a heart that is filled with hatred." He said, "Do not be satisfied with the results of that person whose heart is not in his work." He said, "The punishment of involving yourself in the love of material aspects is the deprivation of true love for Allah Ta'ala." He said, "Everyone naturally likes justice. Following your desires are the means of destruction." He said, "The person who is saved from the tongue of others is fortunate." He said, "An intelligent enemy is sometimes better than a foolish friend." He said, "Many outside strange people are better than your own relatives." During the day, man's actions are always changing, so appreciate those days in which you are able to do good. The man who is living in ease cannot appreciate the level of difficulties of others. He said, "The person who has very little wealth and means of happiness will only have ease and comfort at death." He said, "Sometimes a little increases and becomes a lot, and sometimes a great deal decreases to nothing." He said, "The company of bad people cause a good person to also be regarded as evil. The person who does anything excessively, he will become famous in it." He said, "The person who regards minor difficulties as major, Allah Ta'ala will afflict him with major difficulties and problems."